They say that imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Except when that imitation is a fucking crock of shit. Nobody likes an impostor jacking their style. But what if they were better than you? What if this faker truly was the superior version? What if they had everything you wanted in life? Talent, success, beauty, love, money, fame. If you want to cross this bridge, you'll have to pay the troll toll and listen to the story of Liquid Christian Weston Chandler.
And I never want to hear I have a boyfriend. Tell me why.
You know, the word gay is thrown around a lot. You know, and it might be in an inappropriate way. And made lots of money. Here it is there. Who's been trolling me for that long time? Mr. Clyde. We will not be crashed into slumber by your heinous antics and whatnot. To my loyal fans, peace. Have a good day.
Tell me why I never want to hear you say I have a boyfriend.
Christopher Morton Duckworth was born in July 1990. While there isn't much to go off of on his early life, he likely spent a considerable amount of time working on his many skills. He knows how to play guitar, speak a couple different languages, and most importantly, he knows how to act and do impressions. On the other side of this coin, Christian Weston Chandler.
I recycle my own semen.
I don't think I need to explain who chrischan is. If you don't know who chrischan is, then look, please, just stay under that rock, alright? You still have a chance to be normal. You still have a chance to contribute to society. Don't be like me! If you do know, then let's just get worse together, alright? What you need to know is that Chris is a high-functioning autistic man living in a narcissistic delusion that he's this godlike artist that really wants some ass. Chris created an abomination of a comic called Sonichu, a bastardized fusion of Sonic the Hedgehog and Pikachu. He's been trolled time and time again, but Liquid Chris was something extremely special. I'll get up on my high horse and say that most of the trolling attempts were actually pretty mean. But I'm gonna get a bit lower, because they are pretty funny sometimes. The Liquid Chris saga was the standout troll, because he went about it in such a unique and different way from every other chrischan troll. Most of chrischan's trolls would just opt for making a fake girl persona to catfish him and then manipulate him into doing something he didn't want to do, usually something embarrassing or degrading. But Liquid Chris didn't do any of that. He didn't manipulate Chris, he didn't try to trick him with dangling love in front of his face. He kind of just existed parallel to chrischan, and it seems more like he took the opportunity to troll him when it was presented, rather than going into it with the intention of fucking with him. On June 21st, 2009, Liquid Chris created the Cwckipedia Sonichu CWC YouTube channel. God, that's a fucking mouthful. He started making short videos to parody some of chrischan's antics. He operated under the guise of being the real Christian Weston Chandler, and that the real chrischan was actually the impersonator. To make this easier, we'll be calling this chrischan Solid Chris, and continuing to call this chrischan Liquid Chris. Solid Chris initially ignored Liquid Chris, maybe a sign of self-reflection to not interact with the trolls. It didn't last long. Exactly 1 month after Liquid opened the channel, he made a video about going to Otakon, an anime convention. Another troll named Jack Thaddeus brought this video up to Solid Chris, telling him how Liquid made mad cash slinging bricks of Sonichu merch. Convinced his fans were scammed, Solid Chris was flung into a rage, flaming the comments of the video, including sending him his real address. The following day, Solid fought back with a new video, Real Protest Against the Fake, where he damned Liquid to hell. From then on, it became a Dragon Ball Z level fight between the two. Solid would try to showcase his talent, and Liquid would counter it by doing the same task even better. Solid plays a rock band guitar. Liquid plays a real acoustic guitar. Solid brags about speaking Spanish. Liquid speaks in Spanish, French, German, and Japanese. Liquid started going on the offensive after Solid's YouTube channel got deleted for doxing people. Solid's new channel was named I Be a Chandler, so trolls called him Ian Brandon Anderson to cement Liquid as the true and honest creator of Sonichu. This was the final straw for Solid Chris. He had to prove his identity to the world. First, he tried showing his birth certificate and address, but that didn't work, so he had to man up and throw the gauntlet. He tracked down Liquid Chris and beat him to death outside a church. I'm just kidding, that was never going to happen. He instead issued a challenge, the Singstar Challenge, the worldwide phenomenon that would prove to everyone who was the real Christian Weston Chandler and the rightful heir to the Sonichu dynasty. It would be an all-out brawl of musical wits, using the same MP3 player, banning musical instruments and requiring the song to play in the background, and for each subsequent song to be decided by the combatants. I'm gonna just play some of the highlights from the competition. I could not, for the life of me, put it into words how fucking awesome this all was.
Go find us again. Red leaves and blue tomorrow. Time to get back the love that we shared on the land that we borrowed. War Shack.
Think twice before you touch my girl. Come around, I'll let you feel the burn. Think twice before you touch my girl. Come around, and no more.
You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah. After all is said.
Hello again, impostor. Impostor Christian Weston Chandler. Well, got nothing much to say to you, except...
And now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more.
If you're strong, you can fly. You can reach the other side of the rainbow. Alright, Chris. We'll do this another time. But remember the nice words that I had said to you earlier. That I meant it from my heart. Remember those words I said to you. Can't say I didn't warn you. Can't say I wasn't nice. But I'm warning you, dude. Be good. Try do the right thing. Okay. Why you coming home 5 in the morning? Something's going on. Can I smell your dick?
Or else, that's what the contest this is about, the lyrics. So you will do it right.
That like that. It's not like that. It's so right. That's okay.
I accept your challenge, and I hope that you don't back out, because I'm gonna give you a real whooping. I got Casey, my sweetheart. You know, I dedicate this song to her. I love you, Casey.
And you smell repulsive too. What a bummer being you.
And that's what you get. I did the word. I said the word. Now lay off.
To the surprise of absolutely no one, Liquid Chris won this competition, and Ian Brandon Anderson was finally defeated. Solid had already tried to diminish the stakes of the contest when he saw it wasn't going his way, but that only fueled the fire. Now, if you're familiar with the story, you'll notice that I left out Liquid Chris's beloved sweetheart, Casey. I decided it would be better to have a separate video, since she's an excellent troll in her own right, and I think the saga with that, it just warrants another video. Liquid and Solid would interact more during that saga, so please just keep on the lookout for when I do make that video. After winning the Singstar competition, Liquid Chris announced that he was retiring his channel to work on the official Sonichu games. This started the events that the Quickie dubbed Quickville War 2, Casey Boogaloo. Liquid kept trolling a little bit after that, but I'm not going to be talking about it right now. Liquid Chris got his BS in oncology and is actually a cancer doctor. On the other side, chrischan continued to struggle with his virginity and autism. He actually did a lot more shit after that, including breaking his PS3 for money, impersonating a troll, trying to hit a guy with his car, fake transitioning to get more pussy, pepper sprayed GameStop employee after vandalizing a Sonic boom sign, got manipulated by children so badly that he thought his fantasies were all real and were being invaded by Nazis, pretended his dad was alive and actually a beaver-based Sonichu, got into a poly marriage with his OCs, Magic Chan, Crizel, Rosechu, Mewtwo, Sylvano, Rosechu, and Pikachu, brought about the dimensional merge, allegedly raped his mom with dementia, went to prison for a while, believed he is Jesus Christ himself, got out on bail, like all the trolls that he fucked bar by calling them all sinners. So, Liquid Chris won the singing competition. And he also won the living competition, too. So, before we finish paying the toll, let's just check where they stand currently on the Bridge of Fame. On troll believability, we're giving Liquid Chris an 8. He fully tricked chrischan into falling for the troll, much sooner than any other troll, too. He also did it far better. Chris had believed Liquid for years, only realizing sometime after 2019 that it was all a troll, as indicated by a card still denoting Liquid as an antagonist. He did eventually figure it out, as revealed in an interview with Gamer from Mars, but everyone else was able to just fully realize it was all a troll, so I can't in full confidence give him the full 10. On entertainment value, I'm giving Liquid a 10 here. I've actually been listening to his cover of Virgin with Rage while writing this because he just did such a phenomenal job with it. Liquid is seriously an insanely talented guy. That really was just his troll, being everything a narcissist thought themselves as. All he did was be chrischan, but better. He certainly earned his status as the best chrischan troll of all time, and maybe even just the most adjusted chrischan troll of all time. On troll impact, I do have to give Liquid a 7 here. Liquid left an impact on the entire chrischan community, no doubt about that, but not on his target, which was chrischan. But that's not because of Liquid, but it's because chrischan is a stubborn guy who would never change because that would take effort. Even after Liquid retired, his troll has been so impactful that his character would be integrated into future trolling endeavors, and not just on chrischan. I've seen it used on people like Cyrax. I heard it in White Bowser stream once, but at the end of the day, he didn't change chrischan. But that's not really his fault, so I can't go any lower than a 7. This leaves Liquid Chris with an overall score of 25 out of 30. He'll be undisputed at number 1 on the Bridge of Fame by himself until the next video, but I have a feeling he's going to stay up there for a pretty long while. With your debt paid, you may now pass, traveler. But before you do that, I humbly ask, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment if you disagree with Liquid's score. I'd actually really love to read what you and other travelers have to say on my rankings. Safe travels, my friend. And until you pass my bridge again, farewell, traveler.
I got a fish, would you like to make a wish? I got a fish, would you like to make a wish? I got a fish, would you like to make a wish?